to be able to, you know, be one of those people and represent the universe is kind of awesome.
You're blind, but you see so much. What are you gonna do?
Whatever it takes.
We fight every night for something. When the sun sets, we're both the same.
You and I have a lot in common. We're nothing alike.
We can't go back for nothing. Take what you need, say your goodbye.
Another man's evil does not make you good.
Well, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
I was glued.
Oh, good.
You know, nowadays people were doing second screen and doing all this. I was like glued to the computer screen the whole time.
I had to sit and watch it by myself in a room. I'm like, like just by myself. It was so weird. I can't wait to watch it tonight. He hasn't even seen any of it yet.
No? Wow. You're missing out.
Amazing.
And you were there.
I know.
And it's so gritty, and I had to look away. Well, how often do you look away on the computer screen?
That's awesome.
Not very often. I mean, you get beat up really badly. It's pretty greedy. You get beat up as well, so there's no limits there.
She saw more than me then.
So how was it shooting those scenes, and you know, how much of your stunts do you do?
I love all that stuff, so I do as much of it as I'm allowed to. Obviously, as you'll know, there's certain things that I'm incapable of doing. Chris Brewster, my stunt double, is an extraordinary human being, and he does stuff that I didn't know human beings could do. So, I swear to God, there's a couple of moves, there's a couple of flip kicks I've seen him do where I'm like, people are going to think that's CGI, but it's not. He actually did that. You know, he defied gravity for a minute there. But you know, I got really stuck in. I loved it all, and I loved to learn the fight sequences, and they let me do a bunch of it. So there's a fair amount of me in there.
Well, it looks raw and real. I mean, wow.
Well, that's the best part too about actually using people, you know, and I think that's what gets a whole other experience, and for me gets me super nostalgic because I grew up watching those like action movies and heroes and like, you know, die another day, like, you know, heroes don't die, they reload. Like, I love all that stuff, you know, and it's scrappy and you know, and people get tired and they're vulnerable and you know, and you worry if they're going to make it, you know, and that just gives a whole other experience than when you sometimes watch, you know, sort of the hero movies, and you know that they're sort of invincible, so it has a different kind of stake. You know, you're worried about everyone else around them. And this one, you're actually worried about him. Yeah. You know, you're worried about her. You're worried about the key players, and that's a different sort of energy and experience. And I love that. You know, I love that we all at the end of it, and we're not like fake going. We're all like cut. We go cut, and we're like, good. Let me breathe. We have a moment.
And I like the fact that you're not in costume. I hear yet, because it grounds it in reality almost. It seems very real. Are you looking forward? You've probably already done it, but looking forward to evolving into that.
I love that they've taken their time with that. I love that there's an exploration of what that is and why does a costume come about? What is the purpose of it? What is its function? What is the material? You know, how is it made? Who makes it? All those questions. I love that we were able, because we've got more time, because we've got 13 hours, and we're spending this first 13 hours in this evolution, in this origin, and the evolution from Matt Murdock into Daredevil. So to really look at that area and explore any themes related to superhero costume. So I'm very excited for the fans to see how that comes about. Not just what the suit looks like and how it functions, but also why it comes about.
And really quick, you guys get to speak a little Spanish in there. How much practice did you have, or what did you do to prepare for those scenes?
I had to practice. Yeah, there's, you know, but it's fun. Like it again feels very real and very normal, and you know, it's New York. You cannot walk down a street in New York and not come across multiple different accents and languages and things. And so to have that be a part of the city and something that is explored in the characters, I think just gets you right into the story and makes you feel like, okay, yeah, these are people who know each other. This is a real city. This is a real situation. Now let's go into the gritty of it and the fact that it does get gritty because it's, you know, the stakes are really, really high is really fun, you know, like it's nice. You know, I think that the Marvel universe has got quite a lot of people in it and a lot of different energies and design, you know, and to be able to, you know, be one of those people and represent the universe is kind of awesome.
Maybe if he had an iron suit or a magic hammer, that would explain why you keep getting your asses handed to you.